Hello, welcome back to Buy Forever. In this video what we're going to try and do is to fix this ZX printer, maybe make it a bit better if possible. There's two immediate problems with it. One is that the text sort of goes out of alignment part way along, sort of around here. The way this printer works is there's a belt in there. It has two metal styluses on it, and it spins round, and one stylus does one part of the line and the next one does the other part, and I suspect that's what's causing this problem with alignment. So one of the styluses is sort of perfectly aligned, the other one not so much. I'd be interested to know if anyone's got any experience of these printers, you know, just from the 80s, whether I don't know whether it is possible to improve that or not, or maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree. It could just be that, you know, it's impossible and it's as good as it's going to get, but I'm hopeful from sort of the first part of the line at least it all looks really good. So if we could get the rest like that, then that'd be good. The other problem is the sort of line feed. So there's only one motor in this printer. I've had it open before just to sort of, well, I think I had to put, the cable was hanging out of here and it had been crushed. I don't know why that was, but so there's only one motor in this. It's around here and it drives both the paper feed and the belt, like I said, the belt that has the styluses on. So yeah, I'll open it up and see what we can do. So on the back there's what appears to be well, you have to be careful because some of these screws might not want to unscrew them, but there's a press here. Oh, that releases the paper. So you see the feed roller there. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but down there's like a worm gear onto that, and that goes back to the motor. It actually weighs nothing without the paper. And this is the roll that it came with when I got it off eBay, or probably 6 months ago. I haven't actually checked if it's possible to get more paper. I think it is, but I'm not sure how much it costs now. So you know, if you thought that modern inkjet printers were bad for the cost of the renewables, then so I'm assuming the way they constructed this, like all the other Sinclair products, was to just make the price to buy it as cheap as possible so people could afford it. So after that, like, I suppose you got a new real paper when you got it. You must have done. And then I'm not sure how much it cost. So yeah, there's 4 screws. I'll just undo them and come back in a minute. Okay, so the screws are out. There are actually another 3 screws, but so one of the things I try to do when I'm taking things apart these days is only try and undo some of the screws that are there, you know, like the minimum you think you need to take it apart. Whoops, that one's still stuck. Oh, it's just stuck in the hole, it's not actually connected, because yeah, otherwise you might undo something that's connected internally and then yeah, don't know where it needs to go. So yeah, it's difficult to see probably near the belts, obviously come off and hanging free. There's a little white wire that connects to the metal strip, so we have to take that off. Should be possible, so this bit comes out as well. It's possible to see the styluses now. just about, really small. And this is actually, when I got this from eBay, the printer I mean, the belt had obviously it's seen better times. It was broken into loads of little pieces, and I got this new belt is actually 3D printed in some sort of rubber material. I got this on eBay as well. It's actually really good. It's even got the little sort of ridges it needs to line up with the drive pulleys. So yeah, so I'll leave that to one side, and here's the detail what we've got in here. The wires, obviously, to be careful don't snap any of these. There's sort of loads of passive components, a few, well, 3 transistors, a diode, and we've got this another Fancy ULA. This time it's a lot smaller than the one that's in the ZX81. That's the motor, obviously. I think that pulley should come out. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I don't think it does. It's kind of got like a, it's weird, I don't know if you can see that, but so there's like a bevel gear, but it's not directly connected to the worm gear. I'm not actually sure. Oh, that's the button for the, make sure I don't forget to put in, that's the line feed button. So yeah, I'm not actually sure. And I remember thinking this last time I had this apart, like how does that, it must be some sort of clutch that is enabled or something. It's actually, I'm sure the light is down there, whether that's like an LED. I think that, I've not noticed that before. Yeah, there's a little hole there. So yeah, it's a bit weird. Alright, so what I'll do, I might just spray a bit of this Fix 400 PTFE spray in a few places. I know I normally use isopropyl, but with this, with the motor, sort of it might do it good. I'm not sure, to be fair. I'll have to see what happens. Anyway, I'll come back when I've done that, and we'll have a go at putting it all back together and adjusting the styluses. Yeah, so what I've done is really carefully got a bit of this PTFE spray, put it on little Q-tips, sort of gone round, tried to sort of get a bit of that on all these moving parts and in the sockets where they go, and sort of squeezed a little bit into the other plastic, because there isn't any bearings in any of this. For example, here, that's literally just plastic inside the plastic holder, really. You know, so all that'll cause the friction, which isn't good. I haven't took the motor out, but I've tried to again sort of squeeze a little bit of this PTFE fluid around the back of the motor into that bearing. Yeah. So what I'll try and do now is reattach this drive belt. Now I remember from when I was in this before just how difficult this was. There's basically about 4 or 5 different things that can, you know, you've got to hold on to, that can go out of alignment. I'm surprised it worked as well as it did, actually. I'm also not entirely sure which way obviously these styluses are meant to face. I think I should have checked before I took it apart. Anyway, we're back in a minute once it's all back together, and then we'll give it a test. So I'm just going to give this a quick test. Typed in, probably can't see it down there, but I've done L print hello, which should cause that to, when I press return, it should be printing on here. So let's give that a go. Okay, so straight away it appears that it's moving freer. You know, the motor doesn't sound like it's straining anymore. So what I might do, because basically even when you've printed something you can't see it until it's gone sufficiently past. So I just type in a little program. It's just going to be like a L print in a loop. I might as well do. So I didn't really adjust the styluses much. It doesn't seem possible, to be fair, really. They're too fiddly, and I think it's pot luck as to when they actually, you know, go back in correctly or not. So if I just do hello world, I was trying to get something to go all the way across the screen. Well, let's put hello world, and is there an apostrophe? So that's a comma, not an apostrophe. There isn't actually. So you're sort of limited on characters here after you sort of abbreviate. So I am a ZX81. Close quotes, right. Okay, so just make sure that's as easy to see as possible. And I'll just add to the program 120, go to 10. Hopefully this won't just keep printing forever. It's okay, I can just pull the power out if it does. Right, so I've got a line 10, which is L print hello world, I am a ZX81, and then line 20 go to 10, so just run it. Wow, that is moving a lot faster. Can't believe how much faster that's going. And it's noisy as hell. Unfortunately, I'm still seeing some problems there. The alignment. I don't know if you can see that. Well, I think that's been going for ages now. I might have to pull the plug on it. Yeah, I think that's probably done more than a screen's worth. If you're running this program just on the ZX81 on the screen, just did print, then it would end after one screen. I wasn't sure. I think it's 24 characters a screen. I don't actually count how many it is, but yeah. So it's kind of a half repair, really. I'm not 100% pleased with it. It is running better. It's sort of, the motor doesn't seem to be straining at all now. It's feeding really well. It's a hell of a lot noisier because it seems to be running faster as well. But I haven't improved this problem with the stylus, so I might have to have another go at that. Anyway, I'll wrap this video up now. Thanks for watching. If there might be a follow-up to this, if I can try adjusting, I might have to look at some forums just to see how easy it is to adjust these styluses, just to get a full clean line of text. So bye for now. So what I thought I'd do, just as an extra bonus for this video, is do some printing on here, which it might actually be slightly more useful than printing hello world. I've written a little program dead simple, just prints natural log from 1 to 24. 24 because that's just the size of one page. I've run this already just to test it out before I videoed it, and it's actually what I didn't realise was I'll print out the program first and show you, but when I run the program eventually you'll see what happens. So I'll just do L list, and that should print out the listing. Okay, and it's going to be right through again. Unfortunately, that's not the easiest to see. I'll do list on the screen anyway. So it's dead simple. Just pan around a bit. We just got a for loop again. We've set the value of A to log n, and then is the loop counter. Then we just got L print and print all that out. And what actually happens is every time it has to do the calculation, I think it takes that long, the screen goes unblanked and the printer stops while it's doing the calculation. So if I just run that, you'll see. You'll be able to see the screen blanks has gone blue. Print a little bit, goes back to the calculation. So I'll let this run through and then I'll come back. Okay, so it's printed all of that now. You can see there, well, you won't be able to see the last few lines are still down there in the printer. But yeah, it's actually quite funny that it has to blank the screen to print, and then when it comes back there's a delay while it calculates the next number to print. I didn't actually realise how long doing those calculations took, but yeah, I did it eventually. So with this you could do a few other things. It's basically like having a pocket calculator from 1981, except you've got to plug it into TV, and you know, you'd have to have quite big pockets to fit this in, to be fair. But yeah, this might be useful. You could probably do, I'm not sure if you do lplot. I don't see an lplot command on there, but the plot command, you might be able to do sort of graphics, so you could sort of possibly print out a sine wave. I might have a look at that at some other point. But yeah, anyway, that's definitely the end of this video now. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.